Maybe that'll work. Well, here we are. This is me, Matt. Been telling myself for a long time to do this. I came up with the idea months ago, saw it on podcasts and stuff, and I thought to myself, I should do that. And that being a bit of a time capsule, and the idea being for my kids, maybe. We all know that it's we've got no idea when things are gonna not be anymore for us, and you know, how do you let your kids know who you were and how much you love them and what you thought about them and life and everything else, without being around? So if I'm not around, here I am now. I finally got myself a new phone, and I was watching a YouTube video the other day, and they were just saying, just get your phone, turn it on, and start recording. And the Microsoft sound recorder is on the computer already. I have a mic, obviously, for playing games, and why not? I've got a old camera sitting there that I used to film all my old YouTube videos on for stupid gaming videos and stuff, but it's not worth the dramas trying to set that dinosaur up. Phone does a better job now. So here we are. Today is it's 3:13 a.m. in the morning, and I'm at home on a Wednesday night, the 25th of September 2025, because instead of being at work like I usually would be at this time, tonight I got a call from my auntie, and she told me that my grandmother had passed away, which has been a very unusual, weird experience. Wasn't super close with her, but we did a lot with her when I was younger, but I haven't seen a lot of her for a long time now. She lived with my auntie for a while and all that kind of stuff, and that's a whole thing that nobody needs to know about. But she called me and she was upset, and yesterday I spoke to my cousin, and I found out she was in hospital. She lasted like a day in hospital. She had a lung infection, and it just got too much for her to handle. She's like late 80s, and it just makes you think about a whole bunch of things you don't usually think about when somebody that you know passes away. Your own mortality, the mortality of people you know, and just, what matters and what doesn't matter in your day-to-day life. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I figured that, maybe once a week or something, I'll jump on and say a few words and about what's been going on, and people might one day, listen and see what it was all about and whatever. I've just taken two sleeping pills, 2 Panadols, and 2 what are they called? Magnesium tablets. Because the joys of night shift is that I'm not used to going to sleep until somewhere between 5:30 and 6:30. It's 3:16 now. I'm tired as hell because you don't get a lot of sleep. It's school holidays at the moment. My screensaver just went on. That's my my key light, I guess you'd call it. I can't even remember what I was saying. I just, night shift, man. I'm not used to going to sleep. I'm tired right now because, like, everything that happened today, wondering what's going to happen with family that I don't really talk to anymore, about the death of somebody that I don't really, talk to a lot. And I'm just wrecked. But I guarantee you, mate, I will lie down in that bed and stare at the ceiling for an hour trying to get to sleep, or I'll go to sleep straight away and wake up within like 5 hours and not be able to sleep. The joys of getting old. I'm currently, what am I, 38, turning 39, I think, in November, a couple months away, because I'm old now, the grey everywhere, but yeah, not being able to sleep is not fun. And it's just my life, but I'm not the only one. Everybody struggles with sleep, I'm sure. You could tell me a story or two about sleep and whatever, but yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just here. I said to myself that I should do this, and I keep not doing it because I'm too busy, and this happens and that happens and whatever else. And I thought, well, I'm about to go to bed. It's 3:18. I just played some Borderlands 4 for a bit, just fucking around. I don't know. I just wanted to not think about anything anymore and just wanted to relax and have some time to myself. And that's what games are for. It's not the same when you're not playing with your best mate. Especially that game, but it's just a way to just mindlessly do something and just chill out and give your brain a rest for a bit, I guess. We're thinking about what we're doing when we're playing, but it's just a bit of relaxing. But oh god, yeah. Grandma, she was, and I feel weird too because I kind of had this conversation with her the other day, even though she was in a coma, but they tell you that people can hear things, and so why not have a conversation with her? But she just, even Mum said she always just wanted to help people. People in her family didn't like her at times, and people don't like anybody at times, I guess. It just goes through phases in life, especially with family. We're stuck with them, unfortunately, but she was always good to me, and she helped me out in ways that I will never forget. I might not have what I've got today, nor would my family, if it wasn't for her. She was good to me. When we were younger, we did a lot more than what we obviously have done in the last 15, 20 years. But it's just what happens. You grow up and, you just have your own life, and, you try, but and then you get your own family, and man, it never ends, and you want to get to everybody, but you can't get to everybody, and then not everybody wants to get to you, and it's just an absolute clusterfuck, mate. But anyway, episode 1 of Matt's time capsule is an absolute disaster. Yeah. Life just feels like a disaster sometimes, doesn't it? Today's just one of those days. What a day to start, but better than never or not starting at all, I guess. Why not just have a crack? There's 3 lenses on the back of this camera, and I don't actually know which one I'm supposed to be looking at, so I just look in that general vicinity, and then I'm staring into your soul. But yeah, I work permanent night shift, and I've been doing so for 7 years now. I miss my wife. I miss sleep. and the sun, really, especially in winter. Can't wait for summer to put shorts back on and stuff. But yeah, this is a night shift sucks week. Most of them are, but this one's pretty crap. But yeah, like I said, I am just a dude. I'm a dad, and I'm married, and I'm just here for some stupid reason to talk. I can talk to you and not have to have too much of a filter, I guess, which is the whole point, and kind of nice. Like, having a filter all the time kind of gets frustrating. At work, you've got a certain filter on, and in front of family, you've got a certain filter on, and you've got your dad filter on when your kids are around. But I mean, I'm not amazing at that, but maybe if I'm hanging out with my missus and we're just talking smack, can be myself, because she doesn't judge me, because she loves me no matter what. So what a champ. She is. There she is. But yeah, I guess if this is a time capsule rather than talking so much shit, the point would be to say that I love both of my kids, and I have ever since I met them, which was obviously when they were born. And my wife is pretty fucking awesome. I try to tell her as much as I can. I think sometimes I tell her so much it just maybe has less effect. I don't know, but I don't ever want anybody to know that, or not know rather, that I didn't feel the way that I feel about them. So yeah, that's 12 minutes and 20 seconds and counting. I'm sure you're bored out of your brain right now, and there's no chance you even got more than a minute into this crappy conversation, but I guess I'm glad that I finally have decided to do it. It's whether or not I actually get it onto the internet at this point. I plan to come back and do this more. I actually feel a little bit better after doing it, even though I've just been rambling random words into the microphone. But hopefully it worked. The video camera's pretty good on this thing, and the audio showing waveforms. Let's just put those together and go from there. I ain't cutting shit. I ain't got time for that. Too busy trying to make stupid fucking AI music and upload that to the internet and hope people watch it to make a bit extra money, but that's not working out either, is it? You get 1.5 million view video and that's it. The rest suck. Even if you do the same shit. Don't ask me what I've learnt, because I've got no freaking idea. Anyway. Ciao.